Level 1. The recruit. The dust bites your eyes. Heat shimmers off the tarmac. Your breath hitches. The instructor barks orders. Move! Faster! You're dead! You scramble over a wall, rifle heavy in your hands. Adrenaline floods your veins. The air smells of cordite and sweat. This is the farm. This is where you learn to disappear. This is where you learn to kill. You are 23. You have a clean record, a perfect score on the psych evaluation. Your language skills are excellent. Your physical conditioning, superb. You believe in something bigger. You believe in service. They told you this was about protecting the country. You signed the forms. You took the oath. You believe them. Your first week is about observation. You sit in a simulated safe house. You watch screens. You identify faces in crowds. You trace license plates. You map routes. Every detail matters. A flicker of doubt in an informant's eyes. A missed signal. A car that doesn't belong. You learn to see what others miss. You learn to ignore what doesn't serve your purpose. Your instructors are shadows. They appear, they instruct, they vanish. They never smile. You spend months on tradecraft. You learn surveillance detection routes. You learn how to blend. How to be a ghost in a market. A tourist on a train. A businessman in a hotel lobby. You change clothes in a moving vehicle. You memorize dead drop locations. You practice casing targets. You learn brush passes. You exchange packages without breaking stride. Your hand grasps a newspaper. Their hand brushes yours. The micro recorder is gone. The information is yours. This is how it works. This is how you stay invisible. Your cover story is flawless. It has a real job, real friends, a real apartment. It's mundane, it's boring, it's impenetrable. You live it for months, even during training. You answer only to your cover identity. You introduce yourself to strangers using your cover name. You tell white lies to your family about where you're going, what you're doing. They don't suspect. They never will. Your old life begins to fade. Your new life takes root. This is the first step. You learn to build an operational profile. You identify a target. Not a bad guy, just a target. A mid-level diplomat. You watch his patterns, his morning coffee, his drive to work, his gym routine, his favorite restaurant. You learn his wife's name, his children's schools. You know his hobbies, his political leanings, his financial situation. You find the vulnerabilities. Everyone has them. Everyone. You just have to look hard enough. The first time you lie to someone's face, a real lie, not a training exercise, your stomach clenches. You're in a coffee shop in Langley, Virginia. You introduce yourself as a market analyst. You charm a junior embassy staffer. You ask about travel regulations, about upcoming projects. You want information. He tells you. He trusts you. You feel a small thrill. You feel a small pang. You push the pang down. This is for the mission. This is for the country. The mission is everything. Level 2. The case officer. Your first deployment is to a non-declared station. Officially, you are a commercial attaché. Unofficially, you are hunting ghosts. The city is humid, sprawling, anonymous. You work from a small, unremarkable apartment. No flags, no seals, just a secure line and a radio. Your new identity is seamless. Your new life is a fabrication. You are a different person now. Your job is to find the pressure point. Does he have debt? Does she have a sick child? Is he ideologically sympathetic? Is she angry at her government for a personal slight? Everyone has one. Your job is to find it and press it. You spend months cultivating contacts. You host receptions. You attend official dinners. You play the long game. You become friends with people you would never trust. You learn to smile when you want to scream. Your first recruitment takes 8 months. He's a mid-level bureaucrat with gambling debts. You approach him at a casino. You buy him drinks. You loan him money to cover his losses. Then more. By the time he understands what's happening, he owes you $50,000. You don't ask him to betray his country. You ask him to share some documents, just a few. Nothing important, just enough to pay off the debt. He agrees. He has no choice. This is how you turn a person. This is how you own them. You set up your first dead drop. It's an old mailbox in a forgotten alley. You place the package, a flash drive, bashed on a coded message. You walk away. You look over your shoulder. You check your six. He retrieves it an hour later. Your contact is solid. Your mission is underway. The exhilaration is potent. You are playing a dangerous game. You are good at it. Your marriage ended during your second tour. Your partner said you were never there. Not really there. Your kids are grown now. They don't really know you. They know the cover story. The distance is a shield. It keeps them safe. It keeps you focused. This is the cost. It is a necessary cost. You tell yourself that every day. A new recruit joins your team. He's fresh out of the academy, eyes bright, full of purpose. You see yourself in him. You don't tell him the truth. You tell him the official story. You teach him the protocols. You teach him to lie. You teach him how to justify it. You tell him about the greater good. He believes you. He has to. One of your assets gets too greedy. He asks for more money. He threatens to expose you. You report it up the chain. The decision comes back quickly. He is a liability. You are ordered to manage the situation. This means you make him disappear. Not permanently, just quietly. A fake passport. A one-way ticket to a country that doesn't ask questions. A new identity, one he hates. He leaves. You never see him again. You don't feel anything. This is the job. Level 3. The station chief. You are the station chief now. Your office is in the embassy, 3 floors above the main consular section. It is soundproofed. Lead-lined? Your door locks from the inside. Your name is on the official roster. Your title is Counselor for Political Affairs. Everyone knows what that means. You oversee 12 case officers. You manage 30 active assets. You run an entire network. You are the spider in the web. Your budget is significant. Millions. You allocate funds for recruitment, for operations, for safe houses, for extractions. You approve travel requests. You authorize payments. You sign off on deniable actions. Each decision carries weight. Each decision affects lives. You review intelligence reports from your assets. Human intelligence is your lifeblood. SIGINT fills in the gaps. You synthesize it all. You brief Langley twice a week. One of your case officers identifies a potential defector. A high-ranking intelligence official. This is a big fish. You initiate the process. It's called Project Nightingale. You dispatch your best people. They spend months building trust, providing resources, giving him an out. A life in the West. This operation could destabilize an entire region. You work around the clock. Sleep becomes a luxury. The defector extraction is textbook. A covert flight from a remote airstrip. New identity. New life. He brings with him a trove of classified documents. Your people risked everything. You risked everything. You congratulate your team. You allow yourself a brief moment of satisfaction. Then you move on. The next target is already waiting. You are responsible for the safety of your people. One of your case officers is compromised. Surveillance photos appear on a local news channel. You activate the emergency protocols. Burn notice. Asset protection. Exfiltration plan initiated. Your contact at the airport, a quiet man in customs, ensures smooth passage. Your agent is out in 12 hours. The asset is left behind. He is no longer your problem. You accept this. He understood the risks. You receive a directive from the director. A black operation. No paper trail. No official authorization. You are to plant false intelligence to destabilize a political faction. It's dangerous. It's unethical. It could lead to civil unrest. You understand the implications. You issue the orders. Your conscience is a quiet room you rarely visit. The greater good, you remind yourself. It always comes back to the greater good. Or what they define as the greater good. Your face is a mask. Your emotions are carefully guarded. You haven't truly felt joy or sorrow in years. You observe your colleagues, their petty squabbles, their personal lives. They seem distant, unimportant. You are focused on the mission. The system has consumed you. You are a function, not a person. You navigate the complex politics of interagency cooperation. The CIA denies your existence. The The State Department denies your existence. The President denies your existence. But you are here. You are real. You are effective. Level 4. The Deputy Director. You sit at a long, polished table in a windowless room. The air is always cool. The silence absolute. Your title is Deputy Director, Special Operations. You oversee all covert human intelligence collection globally. You approve or deny every major operation. You manage a budget larger than many small countries' GDPs. Your word is law. Your decisions reshape borders. Your decisions start wars. You receive intelligence briefings hourly. Raw data flows across your screens. Humint, SIGINT, OSINT. You see everything. You understand the true threats, not the ones broadcast on the news, the real ones, the silent ones. You approve funding for a new black site. You greenlight an assassination. You authorize the manipulation of a foreign election. These are not moral choices. These are strategic imperatives. You debrief the director personally. He trusts your judgment. He relies on your counsel. You speak in clipped sentences. You provide facts, assessments, recommendations. No emotion, no speculation. You are the conduit of truth, however brutal. You see the stress in his eyes. You feel none yourself. You are beyond it. You orchestrate a deep cover operation in a hostile nation. It will take years, decades. The agents involved will live entire fake lives. They will never see their families again. They will be disavowed if compromised. You know the cost. You approve it. The long game is the only game that matters. The stakes are too high for sentiment. A major intelligence failure occurs. An asset is burned. A critical piece of information is lost. Heads will roll. You conduct the internal investigation. You review the after-action reports. You identify the scapegoats. You ensure the blame lands where it needs to land, protecting the system, protecting the higher-ups. You terminate careers. You issue reprimands. You are ruthless. This is how the organization survives. This is how you survive. You receive a call late one night from the Oval Office. The president needs a problem solved. Quietly, off the books. He gives you a name, a target, no written orders, no witnesses, just a nod and a shared understanding. You make the call. The wheels are set in motion. By morning, the problem is gone. There is no trace. Only you know the truth. You carry it. It adds no weight. You exist in a rarefied atmosphere. Your only companions are others like you. People who have seen too much, done too much. Your past is a distant echo. Your identity is synonymous with your office. You have sacrificed everything for this power, for this influence. You rationalize it all as duty, as necessity. There is no other way to be. There is no going back. Level 5. The Architect. The world is a chessboard. You move the pieces. You don't have an office. You have a secure network. Encrypted lines, your location changes constantly. A remote cabin in the Rockies, a safe house in the Swiss Alps, a desolate compound in the desert. You are everywhere and nowhere. You are a legend. You are a ghost. You are the architect. Your operations are generational. They span continents. They outlive presidencies. You conceptualize the long-term strategy. The 50-year plan. The silent war. You identify the emerging threats. You plant the seeds of future operations. You fund the research into technologies that do not yet exist. You shape the future. You no longer have direct subordinates. You issue directives through layers of cutouts. Your voice is a whisper. Your authority is absolute. No one questions your judgment. Your track record is flawless. Your foresight, unmatched. You exist outside the chain of command. You are the exception. You are the ultimate authority. You review dossiers on every major world leader. You know their true motives, their secret weaknesses, their hidden ambitions. You know which ones can be swayed, which ones must be removed. You apply pressure points, economic sanctions, covert support for opposition movements, leaked information. You subtly steer global events. You are the hand behind the curtain. You have no personal life, no friends, no family. They are all long gone. A memory, a concept. You communicate only in code. Your existence is a state secret. Even the director doesn't know your exact whereabouts. He only knows your commands. He executes them without question. He trusts the system. You are the system. You make a decision to eliminate an entire deep cover network. 30 years of work. Hundreds of lives. The intelligence they provided has become a liability. A single encrypted message. A coded sequence. Within days, the network is gone. Cleaned. Wiped from the earth. You feel nothing. It is a mathematical equation, a cost-benefit analysis, the preservation of the whole. You look at your reflection. The face is ancient, etched with every secret, every betrayal, every sacrifice. You barely recognize the young man who once believed in something simple. The ideals are gone, replaced by a cold, calculating pragmatism. You are pure function, pure intellect. You are beyond good and evil. You are necessary. You have become exactly what the system required. This is the top. This is the cost. Absolute power. Absolute isolation. Somewhere, a young recruit is just starting. They're dreaming of protecting their country. They have no idea what they're really signing up for, but they'll learn. They always do.